much of your time is spent on your child with autism. I know that their siblings are feeling it. I know you're feeling it. So we wanted to come up with some ideas and ways to include the siblings while everyone is learning. And I brought Regina in, and she is going to share some activity ideas, scavenger hunt and bingo. And these are printable worksheets to make your life so, so easy.
Okay, so like she said, we want to make sure that you guys are having some opportunities to make memories while you're stuck in your home, and also make things fun, interactive, and successful. So one of the things we've come up with is, for example, different worksheets. Like Julie said, there's a variety of them. So you have some different options and things you can use at different times. But this indoor scavenger hunt, okay, if there's a rainy day, a weather day, whatever's going on, and you have to stay indoors, this is something that can just break up your routine or monotony. And so when you're looking at an indoor scavenger hunt, the first thing you want to do in any of these activities is have a clear beginning and a clear end. It's really hard to tell siblings, hey, go take your brother outside for 15 minutes, right? They're coming back in after 2 or 3 minutes, like, I don't know, he doesn't want to do it. Or how do you know, there's all these barriers that start, or going and doing a puzzle, and whatever those things are, the momentum just seems to be lost when it's open-ended. And so a really great way to start when you're selecting activities is to have a really clear beginning and a really clear end. And so that's kind of what these worksheets provide for you. For example, indoor scavenger hunt has a checklist, and you want to also, in addition to door there, real life at home. In addition to handing him the scavenger hunt, you also want to do something else. You want to set this up for success. So give examples on how this is going to be successful. For example, if your kiddo that you're wanting to work with, maybe they're capable of reading, so their sibling can follow them around, and their brother or sister with autism can be actually reading these out loud and kind of guiding where they're going. And they can be the one that kind of checks them off. That's their role. Or maybe their sibling is nonverbal, which makes it harder, right? Maybe they're not able to read this and say out loud where they're going to go next. And so this might be a guide that their sibling uses to take them to the different rooms and then tell them, hey, go find the book or go find the remote. There's another one here that's like, find the Band-Aid. So that could be opening up a drawer and saying, okay, now you find the Band-Aid. Okay, here's an idea too. If you have a kiddo that isn't going to be successful with their sibling telling them what to do, because that's difficult or they're not understanding that, is you can have that sibling pull up pictures on their phone to show what a picture of a Band-Aid looks like. Open that drawer and then say, hey, find this, the Band-Aid. So now they're matching to sample. And so this is just to get you started. You can make activities, or you can add to this or make different ones, but we just wanted to give you some examples of, number one, make it have a clear beginning and end, which is great when you have a checklist. Give examples on how it's going to be effective, like we said, giving those different prompts. And then number three, I just want to highlight, because you have to identify the reinforcer at the end of this, right? So whether this is, and then you guys get a token because you're using token systems at home, or whether this is, hey, after you do this with your sibling, then I'm gonna let him have technology time, and then we get to go do something fun. And I know, Julie, you have some ideas about that too.
Absolutely. I love how that you can do any type of child. So nonverbal, verbal, any functioning level, and you can print these worksheets off, and then you can make them work for you, really using your creativity to pull out the things that your child with autism is interested in, and then really heavily reinforcing both kids, especially the sibling, if they're doing something the child with autism loves.
Yes.
One of the things I thought was really fun for a reinforcer, I know with my daughter, when I would spend so much time with her, the boys, my sons, would get jealous of that time. And so one of the reinforcers can be, okay, after this activity with your sibling, then we'll let him go watch TV, and you and I are going to do something special together. And I think that's really fun and reinforcing for them. But the other idea you had, which I thought was so great, was bingo. And this bingo you can do outdoor. This one's outdoor bingo. You can also do indoor bingo. But I like this because you can do this over a span of days. You can do it over a span of hours. You can do it all in one sitting. And it has all of the different things they can go and find and do, but also you can add in, cross out, and make it your own so that it works for each and every child.
And on the website, there's actually several examples of those. So there's like indoor, there's even one that if you go in the car, you can do finding different road signs.
Yes, so, what a great thing, because I know A lot of our families are getting in the car to drive just because.
Yeah.
Or the big thing of the day is going through a drive-through. So anyway, that works. You can use the bingo and the drive. So that's awesome. These are such great ideas. Thank you so much, Regina. And if you want to see more videos like this, just be sure to follow both of us, Sunshine in the Spectrum.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.